Zach sat cross-legged on his bedroom floor with a yoga mat beneath him. The room was quiet, save for the distant hum of traffic outside his window. He closed his eyes, trying to focus on his breathing, as countless as mindfulness guides has instructed. Inhale, exhale. Simple. Yet, every breath seemed to pull him deeper into his worries rather than away from them. He was unemployed. It had been months since he last held a job, and the constant rejection emails had started to feel like personal attacks. He had dreams, big ones. He wanted to start his own business, to create something meaningful. But how could he even begin when he couldn't find the energy to get out of bed most days? The room felt cold as he remembered his grandmother. She had always been his rock, his source of unwavering support and love. His phone buzzed beside him, breaking the fragile silence. Another bill overdue. His bank account was nearly empty, and the pressure was mounting. His friends had stopped calling, tired of his constant state of despair. They had their own lives, their own problems, and Zach felt like a burden. The loneliness was suffocating. The motivation to chase his dreams was buried in a layer of fatigue and self-doubt. He was tired of trying, tired of falling, tired of feeling like he was letting everyone down. The future seemed like a distant, unreachable horizon, shrouded in uncertainty and fear. He rolled up the yoga mat and shoved it under his bed, deciding to put aside mindfulness until he felt ready. Weeks turned into months. Zach went through the emotions of applying for jobs, attending interviews, and facing rejection after rejection. He took an odd job to make ends meet, selling cigarettes. The spark of his dreams felt dimmer than ever. One cold evening, Zach stumbled upon an old notebook which he used to jot down his business idea. Flipping through the pages, he felt a pang of nostalgia mixed with regret. On the page, one idea stood out, a simple online business that seemed feasible even now. He started working on his idea, researching, planning, and slowly building a website. There were setbacks and moments of doubt, but gradually things began to fall into place. His first few clients were his friends and family, but their positive feedback and word of mouth referrals started to generate more interest. His first clients were friends and family, but their positive feedback and word of mouth referrals started to generate more interest. With each small victory, Zach's confidence grew.
Got it.
Months later, on a sunny afternoon, Zach received an email that made his heart race. A large company wanted to collaborate with him. A partnership that could take his business to the next level. He remembered his grandmother's words. I believe in him. For the first time in a long while, he felt at peace. The room filled with reminders of his progress. Sticky notes with goals and vision boards with inspiring quotes and a book marking milestones. It was then that he decided to try meditation again. Zack sat cross-legged on his bedroom floor, closed his eyes and began to breathe. Inhale, exhale. This time it felt right.
Subscribe. Hi everyone, I am Zach and I create films to raise awareness about mental health and emotional struggles. Today I'll be sharing insights into my filmmaking process, the inspiration behind my films and why this topic matter. Have you ever felt like your emotions are too complex to put into words? That's exactly what I try to capture in my films. I've started making these films because I've seen how emotional struggles impact other people, including myself. I want to create films to make people feel seen and understood. I don't just make films for entertainment. I want them to start important discussions. Filmmaking is my way of bringing emotions to life. And I hope my work resonates with you. I'm working on a new short film that tackles procrastination, and I cannot wait to share it with you all. Emotional times. Times can be emotional at times. Well, most of the times, like when things are not actually working accordingly, like feelings can just shoot up and you can just feel a certain way that you didn't even plan to be feeling like that. So times can be overwhelming. I remember this other time when I lost all my books at school and I thought God was going to make his way how he does it or how she does it. And voila, at the end of the year, I'll be having my books to submit back at school. So I became so emotional when they told me that I owe 3,800 Rand, which was, yeah, a whole lot of money. And what happened was I didn't want to tell anyone until December. The whole year I was so emotional about what's going to happen to me. So I had times where I was thinking if God could make his miracle that I can find my books before the due date, or maybe I'll find the money before the due date, and nothing happened. I had to be beaten with the tuba, the God's tuba. Subscribe. Season 1 dives into the chaos, feelings, distractions, and the mental mess we all go through. If it spoke to you, help me take it further. Support my channel so I can get better gear and create powerful seasons. Wanna wear the vibe? Grab a mug, clothes, accessories, and printables. Or send a donation on my website. The link is down below. Click it, feel it, and fuel it. Let's wake people up together. Let's wake up together as one. And wake up to be one. Wake up together as one. Together as one. Subscribe. Life will break you, tear you apart, leave heavy shadows on your heart. The nights are long, the pain runs deep. Some wounds we hide, some wounds we keep. You'll feel alone, too tired to fight, lost in the dark, far from the light. But even then, through hurt and fear, your strength will whisper, you are here. The scars you wear, the tears you have cried, are proof of all you have hold inside. You are not weak, you are not small. You have faced the worst and still stand tall.
Subscribe.
Alright, friends, it's time to bring this journey to an end. Through the twists and turns of thought we went. Life's mysteries are like a cosmic blend. Challenges and wonders that never bend. So keep pondering, keep wondering, and let's explore the depth of existence forevermore. Stay curious, stay bold, and let's open the doors to new ideas and insights galore. Until next time, keep shining in the world of ideas, always aligning with laughter and curiosity. We are designing a future of wonder, forever intertwining. You get that? If you don't get that, forget about that. Simple. Yeah.
Subscribe.